my name is Liv. I'm going to be doing a baby name video today. Our last video was posted 2 years ago. I know this sounds insane, but there were multiple reasons as to why that happened. And I do want to make one video collectively on why. Instead, I wanted to get back into this a little bit more slowly and do something really fun. Here we go. 'Cause we struck gold in the shining light, and it's all gonna be alright. This is the good life. Oh. I came up with 8 mythical creature inspired baby names. First baby name is the name Talon, Talon, and it is derived from French origins. In 2020, it was ranked number 788, so it's a really good spot on the list. Not too popular, not too unique, but it's a really good time to pinch a name like this. It also had a peak from 2006 to 2014, so now it started to level off, which means you can get in there and maybe start the trend up again. This name gives me such strong and nature vibes. It also is very trendy because it goes with the ON popularity that we're going with, the ON endings. So the names like Jackson, Mason, very popular right now. Those beautiful ON endings, and it just fits right in there. And you can always go with the sweet little nickname Tal. This is primarily used for boys, however, it is used for girls as well. Next up on my list is the name Aleta. Isn't that beautiful? Aleta, I think that sounds gorgeous. It's of English Latin origin, meaning little winged one. And that totally fits in with our mythical creature theme. And what's crazy is it's only listed at 4,613 in 2021. However, it did go up 1,852 spots since 2020. So it's definitely on the rise. I feel like it's at a really good spot right now where you know people are liking it, but it's not quite up there and you won't have 5 Aletas in the class. The name to me seems very sweet and airy and light and just very uplifting. Aleta. It's one of my favorites on this list for sure. This name is definitely fitting with the trends right now because you have names like Charlotte and Scarlet and those harder T's, but yet the names are still really beautiful and they just flow really nicely. For nickname ideas, you can go with the very simple and sweet Letty or Allie. If you prefer something that's a little bit more common, then you can go with Allie as well. Number 3 on my list is the name Kylin, Kylin. Kylin is actually a unicorn of Chinese myth with a tail like an ox and body and legs like a deer. Currently, it is ranked number 1,792 in 2021, and that is up 223 spots from last year. So it's definitely also on the rise. This one's interesting. It had a peak at 2001, then it went back down, and then it's been rising again since 2010. This is a great alternative to Kylie or Kyler, Christian, Caitlin, names like that, all super popular and high up on the list. Oh, my dog's just scratching, sorry. And it is currently listed as a unisex name. I think personally, I would be using it more as a girl's name, but I totally see how it could suit a boy as well. What do you guys think of the name Phoenix? This is of Greek origin. It's the legendary Arabian bird set to set itself on fire every 500 years and then rise from the ashes, which is a super cool meaning, especially if you are having a child after maybe infertility or loss. Through all this hardship and darkness, that there is a light at the end of that tunnel. So this is probably one of the most popular names on the list. It's at 209 currently, up 30 since last year. So it is definitely up there, which is interesting to me because Phoenix is a unique name and I don't actually know any Phoenixes in person, but I totally understand why it would be so popular. The name flows really well and it also has that sharp X that everyone loves. This name gives me those strong, powerful, like fierce vibes. You know, maybe you'll end up with a strong-willed kid. Oh, that's my husband texting me, telling me he needs me to pick him up from the dentist. All right, I'm coming, honey. If you're looking for an alternative to Xavier or Jackson or Alex, this is a great one, also with that X. This is a unisex name, however, it is predominantly used as a boy name. The next name I have is Peri. Peri, spelled P-E-R-I, and it is predominantly a girl's name. However, it is being used for boys as well. Peri are actually winged fairy-like creatures in Persian mythology. How beautiful is that meaning? I love fairies. The current ranking is 5,680 and it's gone up 2,000 spots since last year, so it's definitely on the rise. If you want to use it, it's time to use it now. It had a peak from 1955 to 1965 in popularity, and then it's been pretty steady ever since. This name definitely gives me those like classy, posh, elegant vibes. Definitely like a queen feeling. I think about Paris when I hear this name, and I think that's why all the associations. This is a great alternative to like Harper or Piper or Penelope, all with those strong P names. I think the next one on my list is actually my favorite name. It is predominantly a girl's name, and it is Castalia. Castalia. What do you guys think of that? I think it's so unique, but also really trendy with the vibes right now. The name is spelled C-A-S-T-A-L-I-A, very much like Cassandra or Talia. This name is of Greek origin, and it is actually the name of the nymph of the sacred spring of poetic inspiration. How beautiful does that sound? That's such a great meaning. What surprised me was this name is only ranked at 12,188, which is so far down on the list, which is a perfect time to use it. But it did go up 4,700 spots since last year, so it is definitely being found. This name is just so gorgeous. I think it's very poetic and rolls right off the tongue so beautifully. Ladon. Ladon, spelled L-A-D-O-N, and it is predominantly used for boys. However, it is a unisex name. It's from Greek mythology. He is actually a 100-headed dragon. I don't even know how you could fit all the heads there, but a 100-headed dragon that was the guardian of the golden apples, of immortality, of the, okay, if I say this wrong, I'm so sorry. Please comment down below and fix it. Of her parodies. I could not find the pronunciation online, so I could be very wrong. Currently, this name is listed at 6,380. I think that's a really good spot on the list. Like, it is way down there, so it is free to use. It sounds like it's one of those names like Jaden or Aiden, Landon. Oh, they're all very high up on the list, and they're constantly being used like this. And if you want to be a little bit unique, Ladon works perfectly. What do you guys think of that one? Okay, this one's a little bit out there, but bear with me. What do you guys think of the name Cyprian? Cyprian. So it's spelled C-Y-P-R-I-A-N. It literally just means man of Cyprus, but the reason I picked this one is because I was thinking more so of Cyprian centaurs. So I was kind of trying to tie it in there. What do you guys think? I don't know, maybe I'm stretching a little bit, but I just saw the word and I'm like, oh my gosh, that is beautiful. And then come to find out, it is actually ranked at number 6,609 currently. And that is up almost 1,700 spots from last year. So it's also on the rise. Interesting enough, it had a peak in 2000, and then it's been pretty steady ever since. So I wonder why 2000? Like, what happened in 2000 to make this a trend? But I don't know. If anyone knows, please let me know in the comments. It definitely gives me some king vibes, like an important person has this name, you know, like King Cyprian. The similarity to Atticus or Adrian, so it doesn't sound too out there. Predominantly used for boys. but I could totally see a girl using this name too. And that is all the names I have for today. I would love to hear what your favorite names were on this list down below. And I hope that there's some on this list that you haven't heard before and are like, maybe I could use that. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope to get to do some more of these as I find them very, very fun. Have a lovely week, guys. Bye.